Hi guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Welcome to your Starseed Oracle forecast for November 2023. Now first things first, we've got to recognise we've moved into a universal month 9 and that's because we're in 2023, which is a 7, the 11th month, which is a 2, the 2 plus 7 is 9. And that brings in the vibration of bottle number 9 in the colour mirrors, which is called Mars. And Mars is fire energy and it relates to war and conflict. And because we're in the 11th month, which is duality, this can bring in who's right and who's wrong, and it can manifest as war and conflicts. Now we can see what's taking place across the planet at the moment, and it's just going to get worse really during November. As we see what's taking place in Russia and the Ukraine, but also within Israel and Iraq, and of course Gaza, and the Americans now getting involved in all of that as well. So there is a lot of chaos around the planet, and this is also going to be reflected within the microcosm. So the macrocosm and the microcosm always reflect each other, so within your own lives as well as it being globally, if that makes sense. Now the Lyrans are around to support us during this month, and the Lyran star beings are an ancient race that come from a relatively small constellation called Lyra, which is surrounded by Hercules, Cygnus and Draco. And of course the Lyrans have been in conflict and war for a millennium really, and many of the planets within the Lyran constellation were destroyed. So it manifests as many of the Lyran starseeds who come to the planet not feeling like they can go home, and they don't feel like they can fit in here. So the Lyrans really want to support as we go through November, because it is going to be a particularly challenging month. Think about the 9/11, all right? What happened last time? 9/11, we saw the Twin Towers falling. So there is going to be a lot of this, and especially because we're in Scorpio until the 21st, and Scorpio is our deepest emotions and what's taking place within the subconscious mind. So lots of emotions coming up globally within the collective subconscious mind and the superconscious mind as well. And of course, when we come to the 22nd as well, we move into Sagittarius, and that's more fire energy. So it's like adding fuel to the fire. So it's going to be big. This month is going to be huge, and we're going to be noticing a lot of duality taking place. Lots of who's right and who's wrong, and the black and the white, the good and the bad. It's like a direct reflection of the wars that are taking place within the heavens between Lucifer and Jesus Christ. So as usual, I'm going to show you 3 cards, one that represents a message for your conscious mind, one that's a message for your subconscious mind, and the final one, which is an action step for you to take place. And I'm also going to be offering in colour mirrors bottles that will add in an extra layer of information for you there as well. Now, of course, we've got to remember, because we're in November, which is the 11th month, we've got the 1111 cosmic portal. It's actually a manifestation portal that's taking place. And this is always a time of powerful manifestation and overcoming issues of duality as well. And it's particularly relevant for healers and nurses and counsellors and social workers and anyone with a ruling number 9. So you might be able to find that if you're working with any of those professions, going into meditation is going to really help you to do some of this deep inner work, not only within yourself, but also within your clients as well. So particularly beneficial for anybody working in soul-based or being of service on the planet, in those types of occupations. Okay. So this is a card that comes up as a message for your ego or your conscious mind. And it's card number 10 in the relationships series, which is called conflict. And conflict is likely to take place within your most intimate relationships, within family, work colleagues or friends. And when you find these conflicts taking place around you, I want you to please look at opportunities for healing, remembering that all conflict just comes up because it's helping you to see that maybe there's something within yourself that needs healing. Instead of pointing the fingers of blame and resentment towards other people, it's like, well, actually, what is it about you that maybe needs to change so that the conflict doesn't carry on? And often it's more compassion that we need to find in those situations. So you might find a lot of conflict comes up within codependency, and this is the partnerships bottle in the colour mirrors. It's deep magenta over olive. And this is where you believe that you can't stand on your own 2 feet and survive. So often you might put too much on your partner or the people around you to rescue you or save you or look after you and support you, when really you've got this yourself. So, what can you do yourself, about yourself, to heal yourself instead of wanting everybody else to fix it for you or rescue you? So the card that comes in, which is a message for your soul, is the Nature card. Card number 4 is called Cosmic Foundation, and the Galactic Federation of Light understand that there are 4 pillars to feeling supported on this planet, and that is joy, love, trust, and compassion. And when you follow those 4 very sort of universal emotions, you will find that your life will just feel like it's flowing, and that you never are at a loss with anything. You'll always be provided for. And of course, the more that you can be compassionate towards other people, and you can trust yourself and other people, and you can feel the joy and love, at yourself and everybody else, then you'll find that conflict really ceases to exist at all. So this brings in the vibration of bottle number G17 in the colour mirrors, and this one is beautiful platinum over gold, and it's called Elohim. So this is the highest and brightest angels and guides. It's like the vibration of God. And when your soul understands that you are God, that there is no separation, then again, any aspects of conflict and war disappear completely. The card that then comes in as an action step for you to take is card number 10 in the healing series, and this is called Emotions. So this gets you to look at what the thoughts are behind the emotions that you're having that are causing them in the first place. So it's almost like a conflict between the yellow ego and the heart energy. So what are those thoughts? Are you having thoughts of fear or loss or anger, or the thoughts that are behind the anger, which might be limiting beliefs or stuck patterns? What are those thoughts that you're having that are creating those emotions? And when you identify those, it's like, are they positive or negative? Are they worth holding on to? Or can you let go of those so that you can change your emotions into better feeling emotions, such as compassion and love, instead of the judgments that take place? Because remember, all duality is just judgments that we're making on ourselves, on the world around us, and that's what keeps us in separation. So if we ever want to unify as a collective, we have to let go of all of those judgments, knowing that when we find peace within ourselves, we find peace on the planet itself. So hopefully that's made sense for you. If you'd like to join my 1111 Cosmic Portal program, I'm doing a session via Zoom on the actual day, which is going to be between 10 and 12 noon Perth Western Standard Time. It's only $99 to join. If you'd like to become a part of that global group, then feel free to say yes please in the comments section to this video, and I'll send you a link to get your tickets securely through Eventbrite. It's going to be an amazing time. I'm going to be doing some cosmic channeling with your beautiful Lyran Star Family, who are there to support us, remember, this month. But also it's going to be some Starseed activations and some beautiful new light codes to upgrade the DNA as well. So I'll see you next time. Have an amazing month, everybody, and best wishes. Hope it all goes well. Bye for now.